7 a.m. sharp. Be there. See ya.
I think I just landed the best job ever, surrounded by chocolate. Welcome into Christmas in July, everyone. Good morning. My name is Sarah Anderson, and it is Christmas here in the studios. We're decorating. We've got treats, we've got toys, we've got gifts, we've got decorations. But it would not be Christmas in July without our beloved Giannios chocolate. It's our #1 best-selling gourmet chocolate here at HSN, and we're gonna help you celebrate Christmas in July. $5 to ship your entire order on anything you purchase all day long. We also have 5 or more flex pays, and we have lots of premieres. This is 1 hour that is dedicated to food. So if you love chocolate, if you love treats, if you love cookies, if you love coffee, stay tuned. It's gonna be so much fun. But let's take a trip back in time. Giannios began more than 100 years ago with these master confectioners. They are giving you these wonderful family recipes. Today you're getting 5.5 pounds of assorted chocolates and your choice of holiday tin. We have a wonderful Christmas in July offer of $69.95. Free shipping if you're ordering today. 5 flex pay if you order today. By the way, all you do is choose your delivery time. You can choose delivery in November or delivery in December. And Mrs. Claus is in our kitchen today to tell you all about Giannios. So there you go. Pick your delivery day. You can either choose the Thanksgiving delivery or the holiday delivery, either November 16th or December 14th. That's going to be the hardest part, is waiting to take your very first bite of the Giannios chocolates. So I'll take a bite for you.
Yes, please do. I mean, honestly, if you've ordered Giannios from us, you're excited about, you know, Christmas in July. If you've never ordered Giannios from us, you have got to hang out with us, because this is true a gourmet experience. You know, when you go to the mall and you pass by the gourmet chocolate shops and they're about $5 for a truffle, Giannios is giving you that type of gourmet chocolate, better tasting, all individually wrapped, all individually labeled. So you can see this one actually says cherry cream. It's labeled and wrapped so nobody has to touch every little piece of chocolate, but what you get is so decadent, so creamy, and so dreamy. This happens to be our cherry with our milk chocolate. It is 5.5 pounds of gourmet goodies coming to you. So if you're that grandma, if you're that aunt, if you're that grandpa or uncle or dad or mom that has everybody over at the holiday season, and you just wanna have chocolate sitting around so that every single person that comes to your home can choose their favorite flavor, and everybody's then talking about you because you always are the one with the chocolate in the candy dish. I want you to get the Giannios home. Lots and lots of reviews on this. People love it. Let me open up our marshmallow, because it's our #1 seller, and you're getting both milk and dark marshmallow. So milk chocolate and dark chocolate marshmallow. 14 different flavors coming to you in equal parts. So it's just under half a pound of flavor. Half a pound of 14 different flavors. So you're not getting a whole bunch of one and just a few of another. If everybody has a favorite, everybody gets equal parts of that favorite. But this fluffy goodness melts in your mouth. This is the milk chocolate marshmallow. And then you also are getting just under a half a pound of the dark chocolate marshmallow.
Don't you know that was the first one?
That's the first one you grabbed. I noticed.
I could not resist.
Listen, friends.
Chocolate marshmallow combination. And you know what?
Look
it's
at that.
Not sticky.
It's not. It's so
really fluffy,
beautiful.
It's very light, and there's tons of chocolate in each piece.
Yes.
It's not just a thin little layer of chocolate.
Let me just show you how
these are substantial.
big they are. All right, that's our peanut cluster. It takes up almost the entire, you know, palm of my hand. Look how many peanuts are on the inside of this. I mean, this is some of the highest reviewed food items that we sell here at HSN, and that's interesting to me because everybody tastes food differently. You know, everybody has individual taste buds, and you may like certain things, and I may not like certain things, and you can't figure out why the other person doesn't like them. With Giannios chocolates, everybody loves it. I mean, it literally, I've seen perfect reviews after perfect review on Giannios.
I think there's over 400 rave reviews on this 14-piece sampler set. It's 5.5 pounds that you're getting here today, individually wrapped, individually labeled.
Yes.
So if you've ever been that person, you know who you are, that pulls up all the individual chocolates in the box, takes a bite to look inside, and then you put it back in the box.
Or they stick a finger underneath.
Okay, guilty. I'm not a fruit person, or I'm not a nut person, or oh my gosh,
or
that
you don't
one
like
was
the
coffee.
mint. Yes.
Yeah, someone else
These
can
are
eat
labeled.
that. Let's go over the tin choices so you can pick your favorite. So once you pick your favorite color of tin, all you do is choose your delivery date. Do you want mid-November or mid-December? All right, we have gold, we have silver, we have platinum. If you want just one big solid color.
We also have
some really fun little designs. Remember, you get to keep the tin. That's yours to keep forever.
Well, and you can keep it through the holiday season, and they change every year, so a lot of people collect our tins. Look at this one. Oh, by the way, these are all made in America chocolates, hand packaged in Ohio, right in the heartland of the United States. This one, I think, is probably called ornaments or holiday ornaments.
That's called ornaments.
Ornaments. That one's gorgeous.
And then this one,
look how pretty that
down
one is.
below. I'll just have to double check all these different names to make sure I get them right.
It's like a snowscape scene with the beautiful trees.
That's
and
called
you can
holiday mail, because there's actually a little mailbox.
I want to live there. Look at the mailbox, and it has packages. I want to live in that house.
If you love getting deliveries, we also have the one that's called Santa's Sleigh.
That one sells out always every year. The Santa one always sells out.
So if you like the sleigh, this is the second most popular. And then you can also choose like a simple silver or a simple gold, or we also have it in a platinum if you want all one color. But every tin is the same. Every tin is 5.5 pounds.
Yes.
Every tin is individually wrapped, hand labeled, individually labeled,
14 flavors.
Gourmet chocolates.
Yeah.
And the best part is the 14 flavors.
Yes.
Let's go over all the flavors.
Yes, okay, well this one I have in my hand is the haystack. Yes, it's okay, we just eat all day, that's no problem, this is my job. This is our haystack. I think we have a chart of all 14 flavors. So let's look at that chart because I wanna go over every single one of them. You're getting the French mint with real mint. You're getting the peanut cluster. I was showing you all the peanuts in that one. The pretzel cloud is our white chocolate, which is decadent and creamy with pretzels on the inside. Okay, the marshmallow is our #1 seller. You're getting it in the milk chocolate and the dark. Then the pecan snapper, that's with the whole roasted pecans and the caramel, like the turtle type of chocolate. The peanut butter, okay, Sarah, have you tried the peanut butter? It's homemade peanut butter. It's decadent to die for. The peppermint patty is made with real mint and dark chocolate. And then the caramel with sea salt. It's not overly sea salty. It's really delicious, little sprinkle of sea salt. The dark marshmallow, the haystack I just had in my hand with the roasted coconut, or the dried coconut. The double dark silk, actually that's one of my favorites. It's a dark chocolate truffle. The English toffee is always my #1 because it's English toffee and it's so decadent. Then we have dark raspberry made with real raspberries, and then that milk chocolate cherry, and that one is made with real cherries. So wherever possible, Giannios uses the whole real ingredient, right? So these are very gourmet. We spend a lot of money on our ingredients, but we're still able to pass along a really good value to you. Sarah's eyes legit just rolled back in her head. She did one of these. It's such a fun day at HSN when we start to sell chocolates. And by the way, we don't ship chocolates in the summer for obvious reasons. So these are gonna come to you in November or December, depending on what you choose, but they will melt. So we only ship those right around the holiday season, but get it now because we always sell out of these. I mean, Giannios is a small family company and they will only make so many chocolates, right? We don't compromise our quality. So when Giannios is sold out for the season, Giannios is sold out for the season.
Look at how these are labeled. It's really easy to read. If you've ever tried to read one of those maps that comes in a box of chocolates,
yeah, we tried to figure out which one is it. Yeah, no.
Wait, was that the one with coffee? Was that the one with strawberries? This one actually says pretzel cloud, and you can see it, and then you can decide, oh, is that for me? Is that not for me? Some have nuts, some don't have nuts. So if you're any allergies, of course, in each family, if you're a dark chocolate person,
and you're also getting
or a milk chocolate person.
Yeah, you're also getting a ledger. So if you want to know exactly what's in every single chocolate, the ledger will tell you. There's a calorie count and everything on there. These are great for portion control. So for example, by the way, almost a full year on the shelf life. So these won't last a year in your home. I don't think anyways. They don't last a year in my home. But for whatever reason, if you don't eat them all at the holiday season, it's not like they're going to go bad starting January 1. You have month after month with them.
Do you freeze them? Or
you can freeze them. You can, but I just leave them in my pantry, to be honest with you. But you certainly can put them in the freezer. I love this double dark silk dipped in like an espresso in the morning or with a glass of red wine at night. It doesn't have to be the holidays to enjoy chocolate because the portion control is nice. They're so rich because we use the finest quality ingredients. It's not like getting one of those little candy bars from the grocery store. That is nice, and it's a cheaper chocolate, let's be honest about it, and it's gritty, and it doesn't satisfy your sweet tooth, so you have to eat another one. Then you find yourself eating another one. With Giannios, because it's the finest quality ingredients, you are gonna find yourself being satisfied with just 1 or 2 pieces, right? So you don't have to eat the whole pie. You could eat 1 or 2 pieces of Giannios chocolates, and that sweet tooth feels completely satisfied just based on the gourmet experience of it.
These are not small.
No, they're not small. They're large portions.
You can feel the weight. You can see the thickness
marshmallow
of the chocolate. So they don't hold back. They don't cut corners.
Yep.
They want you to be so thrilled. They want you to really be satisfied with every single bite. And think about it. For those of you that love to plan ahead, wouldn't it be great to just sort of cross this off your list and think, you know what? I have a whole tin of chocolates coming for November. That's gonna be for Christmas. That's gonna be for Thanksgiving. That's gonna be for the holidays. You can actually put these in bowls and, you know, share them around the office.
Or little baggies.
You could do little individual gift bags, and you could already have all those little individual gift bags ready to go, you know, whether you're thinking of the neighbors or the kids or the teachers at school or just thank yous for all of your coworkers. You could do it today, lock this in on free shipping, lock this in on the 5 Flex Pay, and then know that you're getting your tin of choice that's coming in either November or December. By the way, you can order 2. You can order 1 for November and 1 for December.
That would be my recommendation.
Which is what I would recommend because, you know, this is something that pleases everybody.
It really does.
You don't have to bake. You don't have to turn on the oven. You don't have to wander the mall and hope that you're not getting a waxy old box of chocolates. Honestly, if you buy something at retail, you don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf.
Well, I can tell you it's been sitting on the shelf several weeks, maybe months.
Maybe months, and that's why they almost sometimes turn white or they look waxy by the time you open.
Yeah, it's
These
very
are all
true.
freshly made,
These
right,
are all
Kelly?
freshly made, so basically what you're ordering today doesn't exist yet. It won't exist until a couple days before it ships to your home. So these are gonna be fresh, they're freshly packaged, they're hand-packed in Ohio, they're actually made in Ohio. You know, there's a lot of folks out there really into the Made in America, small family companies, supporting each other, entrepreneurs. The Giannios family was some of the very first chocolatiers to come over from Europe, okay? And they've perfected their recipes for about 100 years. They live in Ohio, the factory's in Ohio. If you're watching us from Ohio, you certainly know the Giannios factory and the Giannios company. And they're still owned and run by that family. And I think that that's really important because this is not a huge conglomerate that's, you know, pumping out millions of pounds of chocolate. In fact, literally, you know, right around the holiday season, as we start to get busy, they stop producing because they will not compromise quality. And that's what I mean. We sell out of Giannios chocolate. If you've ever been with us at the holiday season, there'll be a cutoff date and that's it because they will not make more.
This is actually a good time to really make sure that you're reserving yours ahead of time.
Good point.
And let me just go over the tin colors one more time as you consider all the different yummy flavors you're going to get to experience. So we'll go over the 10 colors, and then I want to share all those 14 flavors that are included. So this is something for everybody. We have one called Ornaments. It has all those pretty Christmas tree ornaments decorated all the way around. We have one called Holiday Mail. If you love the vintage scenes, by far the most popular. It's a snowy scene.
It's gorgeous.
You have a beautiful Victorian home in the background. You've got the mail with the deliveries and the packages. We have a platinum choice. We have an all silver. We have an all gold version. And in front of me,
Santa.
We've got the one that's called Santa's Sleigh. And remember, 5.5 pounds of chocolate in each tin that you're receiving.
Yeah, I mean, if you just got the little
14 different pieces.
Yeah, 14 different pieces, all in equal parts. So you're not getting a whole bunch of one and just a few of the other if you have a favorite. Everything comes in equal parts. And you can actually get those little gift bags. You know, you go to the store where everything costs $1 and you get the cute little like cellophane gift bags.
Yeah.
You could fill maybe 5 or 6 pieces per gift bag and bring this to the office and you could literally give 20 gifts with just a couple of pieces of chocolate. And it's such a thoughtful gifts. It wasn't like you stopped at the grocery store and bought the, you know, I call it the cheaper chocolate. Let's be honest. It's a little bit cheaper. It's gritty. It's waxy. This is not what you're getting.
It's
all
not
14
as big. It's not as bold. It's not as heavy. It's not as dense. It's not as rich. And it doesn't have those high quality fresh ingredients. So go ahead and scroll through this little beautiful picture of the 14.
I'm so bummed that you're not getting them now because I love eating them in July. We can't ship them in July, unfortunately. But French mint, from the peanut cluster to the white white chocolate pretzel. The marshmallow comes in milk and dark. The pecan snappers, like that turtle experience with the roasted pecans. Okay, the peanut butter we have not given enough fanfare to. It's amazing. The peppermint patty, the caramel with sea salt, your coconut with the haystack, the English toffee, the dark cherry. Our peanut butter, I gotta go back to it, is actually homemade.
I already scouted that one out.
Yeah, okay, eat it, because it's homemade peanut butter, you guys.
I thought you'd never ask.
I want you to eat. This one's my
peanut butter.
my husband loves the orange and black peanut butter candies. That's his candy of choice, and he ate this several years ago now, and he declared it's his favorite candy of all time. All time, the peanut butter. It's homemade peanut butter.
Yeah, so yummy.
Yeah.
So get ahead of the game. You know what? You can pre-order now, and then you're not having that last-minute stress of party planning or last-minute gifts. These are also great for just school lunches, a little snack. If you want to control your portions over the holidays, a little bit goes a long way. And one of these is going to make you so very, very happy. I already had 3 in your honor, so hopefully you're ordering November or December delivery, or hey, get them both. Thank you so much, Mrs. Claus, Kelly Diedring. There's more food, there's more fun, more Christmas in July right after this.
Hey, have you heard about the buzz on hsn.com? It's the one place you can find everything from current fashion trends, delicious recipes, how-tos, and so much more. Dive into must-read articles about your favorite topics and get inspired with stunning photos. Search the buzz on hsn.com right now.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Well, we're going to take a wonderful tour. We are going to the exotic land of 1,000 hills. Editors are in love with this coffee. It's an award-winning, medal-winning brand, all brand new today. This is the launch of West Rock Coffee Company. Today you're getting a pack of 80 of the single-serve coffee pods for only $29.95. These are farmed in small countries in the heart of East Africa. They are roasted in their facility in Little Rock, Arkansas. Elizabeth McLaughlin is here, president of sales, all the way from Arkansas, to tell us about the rich, the robust, and the wonderful aroma and the amazing taste of East African coffee. And this is brand new to all of us here at HSN. So tell us about West Rock Coffee.
Well, thanks, Sarah. We are thrilled to be here. So we are based in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we always say the heart and soul of the company is in Rwanda in East Africa. That's where we got started about 10 years ago. And we work with farmers directly in Africa and about 20 other coffee growing areas to bring coffee to the consumer. So we're here today to talk about that.
Well, let's talk about the 4 flavors that you get to choose from. And I'll walk over and come with me, Elizabeth, because I want to explain all these great flavors to all of our viewers out there. Yes. Remember, you're getting a pack of 80 coffee pods. These do work on all individual serving coffee machines.
Yes, single serve brewers, they're going to work in any type of brewer, really, that you've got that'll brew a cup of coffee.
Fantastic. All right, this is such a great way to start your day. We're going to start with the one that's called Rwanda Select Reserve, and this is 100% Rwandan coffee in this one.
That's right. It's a single origin, 100% Rwandan coffee. We're going to taste it in a minute, Sarah, but you're going to get, it's a good smoky cedar, blackberry. It's got a great unique flavor, all from Rwanda.
And that's going to be a dark roast. That's your first choice. The second choice we have here is called East African Blend. This is like a medium roast?
It's kind of a medium dark. Okay. So folks who don't drink a lot of coffee, they may want to start with a lighter roast, which we're going to get to, all the way up to the dark roast, and this gives you something in between. So it's a great medium roast, medium
and then
dark.
If you love organic coffee, we do have an all 100% USDA certified organic blend, and that's the Sumatran blend. This is a dark roast?
It is. It's a dark roast, certified organic, you know, great to drink alone, black, or if you like to drink it with milk, holds up really well.
And then we also have the Mesa Morning blend, which is their #1 best-selling, most popular flavor. So if you just want to start with a great blend, this is a good way to start?
It is a great way to start. So I tell people, if they say, I want to support your brand, I want to support what you're doing with farmers, but I don't drink coffee, this is a great way to get started.
That's
nice
right.
Medium roast.
Even if you don't drink coffee, you're going to be loving that mezza morning. It's a perfect way. And you know what? If you have a better coffee, don't you have a better morning, Elizabeth? Doesn't your whole day go better when you have a really wonderful, rich cup of coffee to wake up to? Tell us again your whole story. You actually work directly with the farmers, and you call this crop to cup coffee.
We do. We call it crop to cup, and we brought an example of that, Sarah, so people could really see what we talk about. So we've got, here we're showing how we actually pick these cherries off of the tree. So these are coming off those red, beautiful cherries. That's what you want. So the farmers are looking for that. We bring them in, we start the washing process so we can get it down to that next phase where it's parchment. All of this to get ready to get it roasted just perfectly. We bring it over to the United States. So we're headquartered in Little Rock, Arkansas. So we produce the product, we roast it, we package it with our team of about 60 people here in Arkansas. We've got quality folks that are tasting it all along the way to make sure that it's just the right perfect cup of coffee.
Well, I'm ready to taste. I don't know about you, but where should we start with the mezza morning?
Let's start with the mezza. So this is a nice medium roast.
Okay.
Tell me what you smell in that, Sarah.
Okay. It smells so good.
Doesn't it? So this is a great medium roast. You're probably gonna taste, well, tell me what you think, and it's so subjective, but you've got nice brown sugar, a little bit of hint of vanilla.
Yeah, it's really smooth.
It's very smooth. So
this is the mezza morning blend that I'm drinking. So this is your bestseller?
It's our bestseller. It's what I start my day off with every morning, and it is perfect for someone who wants to be able to get into coffee for the first time, or maybe you want to ease into that. You want to have a couple of cups. So start with this mezza morning. It's almost like a nice tea in terms of how light it is on your tongue.
Yeah, it is really light. It's not heavy, it's not bitter, it's not super acidic, it's really smooth, it goes down very light. By the way, we'll see that little yellow bubble on the left-hand side of your screen. That will say some of the notes and the overtones of each of the blends. So that's the mezza morning.
That's amazing.
Okay, East African.
So East African, we're kind of moving into that medium dark. So if someone, or you've got a household and some folks like medium and some want dark, this can be a kind of a compromise in the middle. Medium dark roast.
Okay, and tell us about the notes in this one.
So this one has roasted chestnuts, milk chocolate. It's a little bit heavier on the tongue than that medium roast mezza, but still an easy cup of coffee. If you want to drink it black, or if you want to put milk in it, you could certainly do that too.
You know, the hint of chocolate really, really comes through. That's a really good way to wash down those Giannios chocolates I was just eating.
Those look delicious.
Wouldn't that would be so good with like a dessert?
It would.
Or a Danish or a croissant in the morning.
It absolutely would. It's so fun to pair coffee with different types of foods. It's a
Then
fun
we
thing
have
to
the
do.
organic Sumatran blend. Remember, you're getting 80 individual servings with your purchase today.
80 cups, and this is a dark roast, and you know, so many consumers want that organic, so we wanted to have something for everyone, and this is an organic. It's a dark roast, very popular. We do a lot of private label work, and we do this because it's very affordable at the end of the day to the consumer.
And that's what makes you different, right? You go directly from the farmers. You watch the cherry or the bean all the way from beginning to end, so the quality is consistent.
That's right. We keep quality checkpoints in every point. So we saw in the video, coffee's picked off the tree, and we've got this nice cherry all the way through how it goes into being processed into parchment. This is what, when people talk about what's green coffee, you know, some folks want to roast it at home, and then what we roast in our facility in Arkansas.
Okay, here's the last one, which is the Rwanda Select. And this is 100% Rwandan coffee.
100% Rwandan coffee. So we've got a single origin.
Oh yeah, that's rich.
It's really nice.
Is that the darker roast?
It's the darker roast. You've got cedar, blackberry, so it's got a little bit of a smoky flavor to it. Really nice as well with milk. So it holds up really well if you want to add some milk, or just drink it alone. It's a great option for you.
I think my husband would love that. I'm more of a medium roast. He's more of a dark roast. But show us again how many you're getting, because I want everyone to see that this is an incredible value here today. You're getting 80 individual single serving pods once you pick your favorite flavor. So 80 pods for $29.95. It comes down to 37 cents a cup of coffee. Last time I checked, you couldn't get a cup of coffee at a gas station for 37 cents.
That's right, that's right.
And you might be spending this much on coffee a week, but you could have 80 days if you had 1 cup a day. This would be like 2 months worth of coffee, right? For $29.95. We have free shipping today. We have 5 flexible payments on everything today. The best part about this coffee is you don't have to wait until Christmas to enjoy it. We will ship this right away. It's ready to go, and you're getting this incredible quality. And also, you get to hear a little bit about the story of the farmers, right? You've gotten to know the farmers personally.
Gotten to know the farmers. So I started with West Rock 5 years ago this week, and I started on a trip to Rwanda. So I actually got to see the process that we're showing, see how the farmers pick their cherries, how we process it, how we do the cuppings to taste that, to make sure the quality's great, and then we bring it to the consumer. And so in order to really bring that, to connect, our heart is connecting the farmer to the consumer. And so to do that, we put a farmer story on every box. So every origin, so if you're at home and you want to read more about how this is really connected to the farmer, it's on the box. And so what we have is a story here that talks about...
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So you get to meet the farmers behind this amazing coffee, and you'll see stories of the farmers, and you'll know a little bit about their families, their history, their traditions, but they've been growing coffee for, wow, hundreds, if not thousands of years in East Africa, and they do such a wonderful job. I want everyone to know that if you're thinking about ordering the Mezza Morning, that is the #1 most popular choice. That will go very, very quickly. As far as I know, this is the only airing that we have of the beautiful West Rock premiere, the brand new launch. It's such a fabulous, fabulous value. If you're any type of coffee drinker, if you bring coffee to the office, if you have any of those machines that have the single serving, you know how expensive the pods are. And that's the #1 reason why I think people sometimes hesitate to order a machine like that or only see them at the office, because coffee is so expensive. But now it's 37 cents a cup. 80 servings for $29.95. I mean, with free shipping and the 5 flexible payments, you can get it home. You could try a couple flavors today, too. If you want, like, 1 medium and 1 dark. By the way, the coffee maker from Cuisinart, that's also available. If you don't have a single serving coffee maker, you can add that to your order. But let's go over the flavors one more time, just briefly here.
Yes.
Mezza Morning would be the one that you'd recommend if you're just getting started?
Yes, that's how I start my day, and I like the medium roast, so it's a perfect way to start with a lighter coffee.
And then we have East African. And this one is going to be the medium to dark roast?
Medium to dark, and you're going to start to pick up some of that milk chocolate, some chestnut, really a nice, kind of sweet and nutty. Good coffee for that.
I know, I think that might be my favorite with the sweetness. I have a sweet tooth even for coffee. And then here's the Sumatran, which is all organic, 100% USDA certified organic blend. And then we have the Rwanda Select, and that's going to be the darkest roast?
That is. We've kind of gone from medium to dark so folks could get into it. My husband loves that dark roast, so we have both, like you said, at home. We've got both, and such an affordable way to have coffee.
And how long do these pods last, by the way?
They're going to last 18 months, so you can stock up now, and yeah, you've got coffee for a long time.
And you know the worst thing is when you wake up and you're out of coffee.
Oh,
like that,
can't happen.
No,
can't happen.
That's just starting the day off on the wrong foot. So get 80 pods today. Comes out at 37 cents a cup. Brand new from West Rock. So we're so thrilled to have you as part of our HSN family.
Thanks, thrilled to be here, Sarah.
Elizabeth.
Thank you.
That's the best way to start the day, coffee and chocolate. Maybe we can do that every day. Oh, and for dessert, I might as well have popcorn. But let's talk about the Brandini toffee popcorn. We have a brand new bundle to celebrate Christmas in July. It's $26.95. You're getting 2 flavors, and you're getting 4 bags. You're getting 2 pouches of the cashew almond toffee popcorn, 2 pouches of the toffee popcorn. It's one of our all-time fan favorites here at HSN. You guys can't get enough of this. I would say obsessed is not an understatement when we talk about our love affair with Brandini popcorn and toffee here at HSN. Here is the founders of the Brandini Toffee Company. Back in 2006, they were high school students that were fundraising for a trip to Europe. The rest is history, as seen on Oprah's O List, as seen on Martha Stewart, on the Food Network, and on televisions everywhere. Brandon Weimar is here. He's the co-founder of Brandini Toffee. And it's been, what, more than 10 years since you launched the brand?
Yeah,
congratulations.
we look back at those photos there. Thank you. Thank you so much. And always an honor to be here.
You were just a kid. You can actually say that.
Just a kid. You can, if you can't tell by the photos, we've aged a little bit. we're still making the same products. Almond toffee and toffee popcorn's our core business. And you know, you mentioned there what goes great with coffee, chocolate, and I'd say popcorn as well. And so this is a really fun hour. We started with almond toffee. So toffee is butter and sugar base. We caramelize that. We coat it with chocolate and almonds for our toffee line. And then about 5 years into the business, so we've been in business 11.5 years now. About 5 years into it, someone recommended at a street fair to coat our popcorn, or a popcorn, in our toffee. So we did that. It creates a blend here that's similar to, let's say, caramel corn, but has a much softer crunch relative to caramel corn.
Look at us. There's some videos of your baking center. And where are you guys based out of?
Palm Springs, California.
Palm Springs, California. So you took the best of both worlds. You took our favorite popcorn and you took that amazing, famous, award-winning Brandini toffee and you put them together.
Absolutely.
So you're kind of reinventing caramel corn.
That is our goal.
Look at how rich this is.
Rich, and also, so you try that with the texture. We have a cashew almond flavor. And this is our newest of the line, is our nutless. So we have, the package here comes with 4 6-ounce bags, 2 of each flavor.
Okay, let me show the flavors together. And so one's called the
cashew almond. Yep.
Cashew
and
almond.
That's our best seller. We've had this one since the time that this line launched about, again, 5 years ago. The nutless launched. I'm actually there's people that have, let's say, a sensitivity to nuts, don't prefer almonds or cashews. It's just the toffee popcorn. And as you mentioned there, you know, the word reinvent is great for what this represents. I think you go to the supermarket, you see caramel corn on the shelf, and you know, there's a plethora of products in this market. What differentiates us is the toffee base. So we have butter and sugar, and that's it. And so you look at it, you know, seriously, on our ingredient list here, I want to make sure I'm looking at.
What do you need? What moral do you need?
Butter, sugar, popcorn.
And you have sugar.
That's it. And so you look at caramel corns, it typically has fillers. It'll have high fructose corn syrup, vanilla, some other flavorings, and so on. It's the simplicity of this, and it's the high butter content that really sets it apart. We're not using the word toffee, it's just some fancy term, and you will see that in our industry where something might be used, you know, I see using the word toffee, because really toffee starts with creamery butter, pure cane sugar, and it creates a dense product.
But it's so light. And by the way, the caramel corn is not sticky. It's not too crunchy. It sort of just dissolves in your mouth very, very easily. And that must be the purity of the fresh ingredients.
It is. Well, you know, and what makes our toffee line, I think the best in the industry, is the soft crunch. So you bring those same textures over to the popcorn, it melts in your mouth, right? I'd say it's one of those products that you open the bag, you start eating it, and you can't stop.
I was reading some of your reviews last night, Brandon, and let me tell you, people are obsessed with this Brandini toffee popcorn. They can't get enough of it. They always anticipate giving it away as gifts, and they eat it themselves. that's a good problem to have. They say, I'm only gonna have a few bites, and they eat the whole bag. So you've been forewarned. Let me remind you what you're getting, and you don't have to wait till Christmas. This is available now as a single ship. We'll send you the 4 bags, but you can also say yes to auto ship, and you can stay on the program, and I believe it ships about every 60 days, and of course you can adjust that timing to suit your lifestyle. But you're getting 2 bags. 2 of the cashew almond toffee popcorn, they're classic, they're #1 bestseller, and 2 of the toffee popcorn, which is gonna be the nut-free version, because there are a lot of Americans that have either nut sensitivity or nut allergies, so that's another great option. They're both going to be in the 6-ounce bags. So how many servings do you think are in there?
It depends who you're asking, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd say we recommend 3 servings per bag. And there's 4 total here. I definitely think the auto ship, of course, you mentioned that. Anyone at home, read the reviews. You'll see what kind of product it is and how it's one of those, you'll be glad you have several units or that you got a couple, because it might be a gift for yourself, a gift for someone else. Extremely shelf stable. Of course, we do ship right now, but we can, it has a shelf life that can last until the holiday season as well.
And not just for snacking, by the way. Tell us all the different ways that you love using your toffee popcorn.
You know what?
I mean, you can
really
eat it
fun.
right out of the bag.
You can eat it on the bag.
That's
you can put it on
brilliant.
ice cream. it's incredible what people use our products for. You can add it on top, you know, really any dessert dish because it really brings in, it's more toffee than popcorn. And so it brings in so many great flavors that are complementary to so many things. As we mentioned, coffee even. And so.
Sure. And you know what? I want to point out the amazing amount of density here. Talk about your ingredients, because these are whole cashews. These are whole almonds.
Yeah, so
these are not just little slivers or chunks or specks.
We don't skimp out with those. You know, look at nuts nowadays as one of the more costly commodities, and that's something that we, you know, really adds value to the product, and it complements the toffee flavor. So you have the buttery notes, cashews. I'm a huge cashew fan.
Me too.
And so you see the cashews, they get toffee coated as well in the process. Worth noting is this process is all handcrafted. And so when we started this company, as mentioned, plus 11 years ago, we started off handcrafting it. We've kept that tradition going. We have our facility there in Palm Springs, California. And we're taking these ingredients, caramelizing about a 100-pound batch, coating that over popcorn by hand, and then hand-packed as well. And I really think that adds quality to and consistency.
I mean, if you thought you knew caramel corn, I want you to think again, because this is a whole different ball game. These are kind of in a league of their own. If you want best in class, if you want true gourmet, if you want that old-fashioned candy shop sort of experience where you used to walk by those old-fashioned candy stores and see them making it in the window, and then you'd go in, it'd be fresh, it'd be warm, it'd be soft, it'd be piping hot. That's that experience. They've managed to capture that.
I'm so happy you said that as well. We even do factory tours there at our facility. We want people to see how artisanal this is. Read reviews.
These are made to order, right?
It is made to order. We haven't even made this product yet. Here, if we're watching some footage here, we have the toffee being coated. We have flavors that even have chocolate as well. Right now we're in summer mode, but as you see, it's all handcrafted. So it's a labor of love. It's an artisanal process. There's nothing to hide throughout the process. It's starting with the ingredients. Again, butter and sugar, a popcorn base, and then, you know, one flavor without nuts, one with cashews and almonds.
And the quality of the popcorn, I also want to remind everybody, is outstanding. If you've ever had a bag of caramel corn and there were all those little kernels or those little pieces, a lot of waste at the bottom of the bag, that never happens. That never happens with Brandini toffee popcorn. So you're getting the best. You're getting one of our #1 top-rated items today. It's Christmas in July, and the best part is you don't have to wait until Christmas. A lot of you saying yes to auto ship. That's already our best seller. So that way you lock in your favorite Brandini snacks today while it's on 5 FlexPay and while it's on some great free shipping. Did you say free shipping? Oh, that's worth another bite. Brandon, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you, and thanks for bringing us all the sugar we need to kick off our Wednesday morning. Hey, you know what? I'm not done yet, because I still have saved some room for some of our best of the best. Coming up from Strawberry Hill, it's called povitica. It is a classic Eastern European sweetbread, and you're getting a pack of 4 loaves of hand-rolled sweetbread. It's an original old world recipe. It's all hand-baked. These are all fresh ingredients, and it's never too early to plan the party. So if you were thinking ahead to the holidays, you want to entertain in style. This sold out last July, by the way. The last time we had Christmas in July, this sold out. So I'm so thrilled to be here to present it with Edward Reyes.
Yes.
Edward Reyes is here, Business Relations Manager with the fabulous Strawberry Hill. And this is povitica.
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 Yeah.
Povitica.
Yeah.
Tell us about, what is povitica?
Well, povitica is it's a cultural bread that comes from Croatia. It's a hand-rolled bread. It's a dessert bread. And for many years, it's been created in Eastern Europe. And Mark and Dennis O'Leary have been doing it for 3 generations now. And it's something that their great-grandmother brought over from Eastern Europe. She brought over a suitcase and her box of recipes, and the family's been doing the bread since in Kansas City.
Wow, and I know a lot of you are already huge fans of Strawberry Hill, so if you are, call us. We'll have you be a part of the show. I want to hear what you have to say. And a lot of you have family memories of your mother or your grandmother baking these traditional Eastern European breads at home. I want to go over the 2 different choices you have, and we'll talk more about how these are made. So there's 2 different selections. You can either choose the classic set, or you can choose the winter set.
Yes.
Each of them include 4 hand-rolled loaves. So let's talk about the classic version. The classic version starts with the apple cinnamon, Let's see, should we start on this side?
This side over here.
Over here. Okay, so walk us through what we get in the classic. If you're ordering the classic, you get
have the apple cinnamon, the strawberry cream cheese, the white chocolate cherry, and then the classic, which is the English walnut.
And that's sort of your signature.
That's the signature.
best-selling.
That's what that my family grew up with it around the holidays, and I think a lot of people will remember that as the classic povitica bread.
So that's the classic flavor
That's
4-pack.
right.
That's one of your choices for $39.95. Free shipping today, 5 flex pays today. And we also have what we're calling winter version. You're getting 2 of the same flavors, the apple cinnamon and the English walnut.
Right.
The addition to the winter collection is going to be the cranberry walnut.
Exactly.
Which you see here. And so if you love having cranberries throughout the holidays. And the other flavor that you don't get in the other one is going to be the chocolate, which is going to be this darker version here.
Exactly.
So you get the chocolate povitica.
Right. So since we're in Christmas in July, one of the things that I like to tell people about povitica is that, you know, the holidays are a great time for gathering with family, and you really want to entertain people and come up with new ideas and new presentations of foods. And so I think povitica is a great way to do it. We've had a lot of people tell us that it's great because when you get the 4-pack, you have 4 loaves that you can use for different events, or you can even gift them individually to different friends or family. And so I wanted to show you exactly how it looks when we cut one open. So we'll go ahead and grab the
And the 4 loaves are very substantial. I mean, these are each 1 pound. They're very dense, they're very heavy, they're very moist. They'll also be made fresh. All you do is choose delivery for November or December, or you can order twice and get 1 delivery for November and 1 delivery for December, or get the classic in November and the winter in December.
Exactly.
Either way, you get to try povitica here. This is not something that you can find very many places,
No,
right?
actually, this is, the O'Learys have one of the few bakeries in the country that makes it by hand, and it really is an artisan bread. I mean, it's all hand rolled. It's freshly made every day and shipped every day to your house, and so it really is one of the unique things that you can buy for the holidays, for any time of the year. So one of the things that Grandma O'Leary told us to do is to turn it upside down when you cut it, so that kind of keeps it all together. And then you have the grand reveal, which shows you the individual ribbons of filling and bread, and they're all unique. They're all like fingerprints. And what you'll see is you'll see the walnuts, the honey and cinnamon and creamery butter, and it's all layered in there. And you'll see 6 out of the 16 ounces for each loaf, 12 of it is filling. So
12 ounces
we
of the
really
16
like
is filling.
to make it great for everybody to experience. And then what I'd like to do is cut it usually into little loaves, little slices like this, and then we'll cut it into quarters. And if you'd like to try a piece.
Oh, I'm can't wait to try a little piece. So you can slice these into individual servings.
Yep.
You could just gift a whole loaf in a beautiful little bag if you're doing ideas for gifting, or, you know, a lot of times I have this great idea that I'm going to make everybody something homemade.
Right.
And then the reality hits me about mid-November. I'm never going to have time to spend several days baking. But this is your opportunity to give someone the gift of a homemade, fresh ingredients, hand-rolled, traditional sweet European bread. I couldn't even buy the ingredients for this price. It comes down to about $10 a loaf.
Yeah, no, and it's a great deal. And like you were saying, it's one of those things
good.
that when we do ship it fresh, so it'll stay about a week on the counter. It'll stay about 3 weeks into the refrigerator, and about 6 weeks in the freezer. So it is fresh, so you do want to use it. But it's great when you have it handy. Here's one of the things we love to do is make French toast with it. And so how about a great thing? You have the family over on the holidays, you wake them up in the morning with the smell of French toast cooking on the griddle.
Okay, that would be absolutely insanely delicious. That look, I almost just passed out thinking about how amazing that would be. So you use this, you could use this as like a French toast?
French toast, and then you can drizzle some syrup, or in this case, we're putting some butterscotch on top.
Can you imagine serving that as French toast?
Right.
If you have a bed and breakfast, if you have an Airbnb, if you love entertaining, remember you're getting 4 loaves for $39.95. It comes down to about $10 a loaf. There's no extra expense for shipping today. We have 5 flexible payments today, and then the 2 deliveries. So choose November delivery or choose December. Or, as I recommend, do maybe the classic in November and then order the winter for December. And that way, you know what? We've already taken away half your stress of the holidays.
Exactly.
Because half the stress of the holidays is cooking and feeding and preparing food and entertaining for your family and your friends. Also gifting. This crosses off gifting ideas. This crosses off entertaining ideas. Those last minute, you know, rolls in a can.
Yeah.
They're just not going to cut it on Christmas morning, right?
And
you want something traditional and handmade. So here's the classic combination one more time. Apple, cinnamon, and English walnut. Those are in both. But in the classic, you get the white chocolate cherry. Ooh, that sounds yummy. And then the strawberry cream cheese. That's like eating a piece of cheesecake. That's to die for. Then the winter, again, it starts with the classics, the apple cinnamon, the English walnut, and then you also get the cranberry walnut and the chocolate. Can I taste the chocolate?
Absolutely. Let me cut a slice open for you.
And then I want to show this video one more time of how they are made, because this is something like you could just whip up at home, right? I mean, this takes a lot of.
It takes a lot of effort.
This is like
if you look,
work of art.
if you watch the video, you'll see that they roll it paper thin, and then they spread it with the ingredients, and then it's put through the oven, and they put a little egg wash on the top to get a nice brown topping. And then it comes out, and you've got this amazing. Again, each roll comes out with its own unique fingerprint of.
They're just beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be so proud to serve this.
Exactly.
And you don't have to say where you got it. You could say that you made it.
Right.
We won't tell. It'll be our little secret.
Again, for the holidays, something simple as just putting a little powdered sugar because it's snowing outside.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And you serve that, and you just wow everybody in the room.
Okay, so tell us about the ingredients and the chocolate.
So the chocolate is a fudge or brownie type of consistency, and it's to die for. It really is like having a fudge brownie rolled up in a little bit of a pound cake. And you can serve it with ice cream. We have it with ice cream. We have it with whipped cream, strawberries. One of the things I like to do with the strawberry cream cheese,
it's so moist, it's
is
so
you
rich.
can serve it with whipped cream, and it becomes almost like a cheesecake kind of consistency.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The white chocolate cherry is great with ice cream because it has Ghirardelli white chocolate in there mixed with the fresh cherries, and all with grandma's recipes.
Can we show that little video one more time of how these are made? I think we might have missed it in the beginning, because I just want everyone to understand this is an artisan bread.
Yeah. So it's rolled paper thin, and we can actually put a newspaper underneath it, and you can actually read the newspaper through it. So then they spread the filling on top by hand. They roll it. You'll see they'll put it into an S shape into the pan. They'll put a little bit of milk and egg wash on the top, and drop it in the oven and ship it to your home.
I cannot wait to get my delivery in November. That's going to be the longest wait ever. But thank you so much, Edward Reyes. Nice to have you here in our studios.
Great to be here.
Strawberry Hill, I believe it's our only presentation of the day. So make sure that you're locking that in. And won't this save you a lot of time and hassle and stress later? Choose your delivery date to arrive by November 16th or December 14th. Okay, I have saved a little bit of room, Selma.
Well, that's a good thing because we have a lot of tasting to do.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. We're going to have a really long workout this afternoon. But everything here is so delicious. This is the premiere of Selma's 14-piece cookie, brownie, and crispy sampler. You're getting 14 full-sized, oversized, individually wrapped, individually labeled treats. Here's a quick list of everything that you're getting here from Selma. This is Selma saying she's been selling these sweet treats for more than 28 years. She's the founder, she's the CEO, and today for $39.95, you're getting everything you see here, And the best part is you don't have to wait until Christmas. These are ready to ship right now. So you can take advantage of those 5 flex payments and all the great shipping offers today. Free shipping on this as well. But Selma, take us back to how it all began.
Okay.
This kind of happened by accident, right?
Yes. Years ago, I was selling advertising and I gave cookies to my customers to thank them for their business. That's all it was. Thank you for your business, have some cookies. And well, before that, when I was growing up, my mother loved to bake and she always kept homemade cookies in the freezer to give out to family and friends as a thank you gift. And now my dad's a chemist. So you put those two together and I started tinkering with recipes when I was a teenager. And so by the time I began selling advertising, I had found what I thought was a great cookie. And it is. And that's what started the company almost 30 years ago.
Wow, and now you can find her treats at the largest theme parks on both coasts.
Yes, this is true.
People are enjoying Selma's cookies all over the country, but this is by far one of the best values because you're getting 14, I call them the full size, the oversized, the super size treats for $39.95. Tell us about some of your most popular and everything that we're getting.
So this is the first thing to taste. Look at this. It's full of this peanut butter crunch candy. This right over here, you have to taste this.
Look at
it is so good.
Chewy, and I can actually see all those little bits of caramel candy.
Dense, ooey gooey. It's like one of my favorite things in the world to eat. It's so good. And it is really, really popular.
Pretty amazing.
It's really popular. We call it our Butter Me Up Brownie.
Butter Me Up Brownie. Okay, that has little bits of candy.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
it does.
And I can
Isn't that
taste
wonderful?
that, sort of like a butter brickle.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious. All right, that's one of your best sellers.
That's one of the top
you
ones.
You are getting 2 of those. You're getting 2 of the Butter Me Brownies.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to the Turtle Brownie, which is, look at this, loaded with nuts and caramel. Oh, it's so good. And it's that dense chocolate, ooey gooey. It's so good.
And so you're getting one of the 3 of the chocolate brownies.
Yeah, 3 of the,
Okay,
3 of these.
So 2 of the Butter Me Up Brownies, 3 of the chocolate brownies.
Right.
You're getting one of your famous chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, yes. This chocolate chip cookie, it's soft and gooey in the center. It has several different kinds of chocolate in it. And it's all homemade. It's, you know, it tastes like homemade. It's good. We use the real stuff.
That weird flavor when you buy a prepackaged or processed
nothing at all. Right, exactly. It's not processed food. We make it in batches with, you know, real eggs, pure vanilla, sugar, flour. There's no shortcuts, no mixes, nothing like that.
And you can tell because it's soft. It doesn't have that weird sort of chemically taste that, oh, they had to do something to get them to stay soft for the next 5 years.
It's just like homemade, and you keep it in your freezer at home, and you take it out when you need it. And you can put it in the microwave, and that will just, that way you can have instant gratification
look at how
any
big,
time. Yeah,
how big the pieces of chocolate are. It's not like, oh, is there a chocolate chip in there somewhere?
Right, no.
That's amazing.
There's several sizes of chocolate chips in there.
All right, and then you're getting an oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin, which is just a traditional cookie. And look at how many raisins are in there. It's just chock full. And we use real oats. I mean, there's no shortcuts. It's no mixing, no mixes. Everything is just like my mom used to make when I was growing up.
I mean, doesn't an oatmeal raisin cookie remind you of your grandmother?
Yes.
It reminds me of when every time we would visit, she'd be cooking these on Sunday morning.
Right.
And those are great with a cup of coffee, like the West Rock coffee that we had earlier.
And it's very healthy eating, you know, oatmeal raisin. It feels like it is.
There's fiber in there.
There you go.
Those are good for you. And you know what? We get a snickerdoodle.
A snickerdoodle, and that's just a traditional cookie, and it's, you know, you get that cinnamony thing going on.
Look at how fluffy these are, too. These are not short and flat.
No, and really moist and just amazing. The taste is what really makes our products outstanding.
And then we also are getting a
look at this.
peanut butter chocolate cookie.
Now, look at these big chunks of peanut butter. This is like
look at the size of those peanut butter chunks in there.
And you can see that moist peanut butter. There's real crunchy and creamy peanut butter in there, and big peanut butter chunks and big chunks of chocolate.
Wow, I mean, so every bite has a little surprise. Every bite has something just delicious and warm and wonderful.
There you go.
Okay, I need to taste that peanut butter. By the way, the list on the left-hand side of your screen is a total of all 14 pieces that you're receiving today. And by the way, I want to show you the tin because the tin is really beautiful. And you are getting the tin, and that's a tin that you can keep forever for storage, for gifts, for future storage ideas, and this is all the 14 pieces that you see here. So I'll try the chocolate peanut butter.
Okay.
And then what else do we get? Oh, the Crispy
treats. Oh, wait till you see this. Look at this.
What would the world be like without a crispy rice treat?
It's just a traditional favorite, isn't it? And these are so good because we use real marshmallows and we don't add any chemicals, and that's a really big deal. We use, you know, top quality cereal, top quality marshmallows, and it's so good. And they're made with love. Lots of, you know, small batches made.
And talk about your quality process, because I know that's very important to you.
Sure.
You test each batch.
Yes. Well, we are SQF certified. That's safe quality food. We get audited annually. We have all kinds of procedures that we follow to make sure that there's no problems with our product.
And then so every step of the way, you're also you're testing for texture.
Yes.
You're testing for taste.
Yes. And the manager eats all day.
How do I sign up for that job? Do you have any job openings? I want to taste the crispy.
Okay.
Because this is something that we've all come to know and love. But this,
it's a traditional favorite. It's so good.
Right. I mean, honestly, you can't go to the store and buy all the ingredients to make these.
Yes, this is an amazing
by the time you
value.
buy brown sugar, by the time you buy chocolate chips, by the time you buy peanut butter and marshmallows and everything that you need, it really adds up. So when you think about it, it's not only saving you time, it's saving you money because you can give these out as individual gifts. You could put a little bow, a little ribbon, put them in a gift bag, put them in stockings, put them in your school lunches, you know, maybe just do a little portion control and have one that you can nibble on throughout the day, from coffee to lunch to after dinner. And then, you know, why not just, you know, set them aside in the freezer? And if you do have last minute company and you're thinking, dessert.
Take them out. There you go.
Who's going to bring dessert? Who's going to buy dessert? Who's going to make dessert?
Right. You could put a scoop of ice cream on this and a little whipped cream, and it would just be phenomenal. Yeah, and a really, you know, dressed up dessert. Or you can just take them out as you need them and make sure you keep some behind so that you have them for that day when you just have to have a sugar craving.
And you know what? We do have those days.
Yes.
And when you eat something that is fresh, that is homemade, that has all these great simple ingredients, it really is more satisfying than digging through a box of something processed.
Right. Absolutely it is. It is. And these are some of our top-selling items. You know, my brother and his wife run the company now, and they introduced a new line of products, and that's what this comes from. It's our old-fashioned line. So, yeah, it's really good.
We're so thrilled to have you, Selma. Let's do it again tomorrow and every day. How about that?
All right, it's a deal.
All right, you're getting the 10. You're getting 14 different individual wrapped cookies and treats. I want to mention a couple other items you may have missed if you're just tuning in during our Christmas in July event. It only happens once a year. Did you miss the Giannios? They're back, and this is a 5.5-pound tin for $69.95. Here's all the 14 different individual pieces you are getting in that great big 5.5-pound tin. So you are getting all your favorites: dark chocolate, milk chocolate, fruits and nuts and caramels and marshmallows and all that good stuff. They're individually wrapped, they're individually labeled, and you can choose a November or December delivery or choose them both. All you do is pick the tin decoration of your choice. Free shipping today and 5 flexible payments today. And that's the fun of Christmas in July. We're gonna help you order now and then save you a lot of time and hassle and stress later. November 16th, that'll be ready for Thanksgiving. December 14th, that'll get you through the holidays. Anybody might want to get one delivery for each of those dates and really save you a lot of money in the long run. Our #1 best-selling gourmet chocolate brand. And if you missed it, we just had the premiere of the West Rock Coffee from the land of 10,000 Hills. This is all made in East Africa. It's roasted here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and you're getting that crop-to-cup experience. Incredible quality, straight from the farmers. All you do is choose your flavor, and you're getting 80 of those individual single-serving coffee pods. Do you know what? This comes down to 37 cents a cup. So if you're into saving money, and if you want real, rich, full-bodied, from medium to dark roast, we We've got 4 different flavors for you to choose from, and that's here today with free shipping and 5 flexible payments for just $29.95. Well, there's one more item I want you to one more item from, it looks like Brandini's we're going to talk about. This is, again, our #1 best-selling toffee and popcorn company. They are getting rave reviews. We're obsessed. We're in love. We can't get enough. This comes in a 4-pack, a brand new exclusive bundle here to HSN. Today with free shipping and 5 flexible payments. You can order now and you can get it now. Here's what I recommend. Say yes to auto ship if you're as obsessed with this brand as I am, and as many of our hundreds and hundreds of rave reviews say. They love their Brandini toffee. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. All right, lots of hot items on our website at hsn.com, including our today's special. You also might see some fun, great items from Joy, but if you want toys or treats or trees or even great decorating ideas. And how about something for the kids? Well, I've got to work off my treats somehow, and we're going to take you toy shopping next hour. And that's the fun of our Christmas in July event. We're mentioning that quick Joy 11-piece Forever fragrant combination that's also available for you. If you're a big fan of Joy, those are 50% off. You simply melt the wax to fill the room with fragrance. It eliminates those odors quickly. We're going to give you 5 or more flex pays today on virtually everything on air and online. And this was our full hour of treats. Make sure that you see what you missed on hsn.com. And then we're going to have some fun. We've got real kids, big and small, to take you shopping next hour. We also have the Mighty Gym back by demand, sold out last season. Let's make sure you get in early this year.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's our birthday. Apply for the HSN credit card and party like a VIP. Instantly get $25 off when you're approved. Plus enjoy extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And the gifts keep on coming. You'll get VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and no annual fee. Apply now and celebrate like never before. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.